Hey Alyssa, how's it going?
Not so good.
Not so good. I'm sorry to hear that. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about it?
I'm really, really frustrated with a friend of mine. She was my roommate, and she was a really good friend, and now she just sucks.
She sucks.
I don't like her.
Okay, tell me a little bit more.
She's really messy. Like for example, we had a party last week. It was a really good party, and she had a lot of people over, which is fine. I mean, I like partying, but she and her friends decided to leave a mess, and one of her friends puked, and she drunkenly told me that I had to clean it up, and I don't understand why she felt like I needed to do it when it was her friend, and it just made me really mad because it's not this one time. She does this stuff all the time.
Okay, and when she asked you to clean up her friend's puke, how did you respond to that?
I lost it on her. I've never really approached her about her messiness or her attitude problems before, so I guess being intoxicated and all, I felt like it was a good time to let her know that it was inappropriate and that it wasn't just me getting frustrated about it. And I may have taken it a little out of hand and just kind of maybe shouldn't have said some things, but I was really mad, and I guess in the moment people say things they don't mean, but I kind of did mean it because she's being a royal pain.
Okay, so you're saying that you've been stressed out and frustrated with her for a while now, but you haven't done anything about it? Like
Other than just, no, I haven't. Just at the party yelling at her.
Okay, that confuses me a little because obviously it's stressing you out, these circumstances, right? So is there a reason why maybe you haven't said anything to her about it? Aside from
I've never
that night?
really been good at, I guess, confronting people with problems. I've always been like, I guess, like, oh, whatever, I'll just deal with it, I guess, a little passive about the situation, and I try not to let it bother me, but obviously if I was freaking out that much on her for something like that, it obviously bothers me a lot, and I need to find a way to tell her how I feel about it.
So what do you think some of the positive and negative consequences could be with letting stuff like that build up and not confronting her?
Well, obviously the negative consequence of it was exploding on her and at the party, and obviously neither of us felt really good about that, but if I approached her in a more calm way, a more understanding way, I feel like maybe the situation would have gone a little bit better, and maybe she would already be starting to take part in cleaning the house.
Okay, so you're saying that you're not particularly proud of how you handled the situation?
No.
Yeah, you look like you kind of feel a little guilty about it. Yeah. So you discussed some of the things. I'd like to touch on that for a bit. What are some things you think that you could do differently to handle the situation?
Well, I want to be more calm when I do it, because I mean, I wouldn't want someone yelling at me in the middle of a party too. I mean, that's why I feel bad, and telling me what to do and stuff, even though it needs to be done. I feel like that wasn't the nicest thing, so maybe I could approach her when I'm more calm.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's important that you realize that, and I'm glad that you do see that that's not always the best way of handling things. Do you think you could develop some sort of action plan for addressing these issues before it gets to the point where it's so escalated that you're exploding when you're intoxicated?
Well, I could pull her aside when we're both on a good day, like when we're both not stressed with school and everything, so that it doesn't escalate, and tell her in a nice way, like how I would want someone to tell me. Tell her that I understand that she might be doing this because she doesn't have time or she's stressed from school, but it needs to be done, because the less messy our house is, the more we'll feel organized, and maybe that'll help her too. Like, if I tell her it'll benefit her, maybe she'll want to do it.
And you think that having the house being less chaotic would benefit you on an emotional level as well?
Yeah, I feel like it would, because I wouldn't be seeing a mess, and maybe I'd be able to concentrate on my homework more.
And how does it feel, how do you feel when the house is messy and it's unorganized and chaotic? How does that make you feel?
On edge, like I feel like I shouldn't be doing my homework, I should be cleaning, which isn't right because I should have time to do my homework and not be stressed. I want to just clean all the time. Like I'm a clean freak and a lot of my roommates are, and it's weird that she's not.
Okay. Do you think that she knows this?
Well, she knows we're clean freaks, so there's that, but I don't think she understands that it bothers us that she's not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so given that, you say that you want her to, of course, start cleaning, picking up after herself a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
but you haven't told her that she needs to be doing these things.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think?
I think I should approach her and tell her. Maybe
Okay.
I could have a house meeting, organize it so it doesn't feel like we're attacking her. And we all have problems, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so we
Well-
could all use that time to address how we feel and stuff. So it's not just for her, but I get my problem solved as well as everyone else's.
So you're saying that this is a fair opportunity to give everybody a chance to speak,
Yeah.
and for her to not feel like she's getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And from how I understand, seeing as you are feeling guilty, this would help you as well, like on your emotional level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when do you think would be a good time to do this?
Maybe sometime this week when we're all like available and we're not like studying for tests, so we're all calm and it's not like we're trying to attack each other, but we're actually trying to work it out and make a good family house.
Okay, yeah, it sounds to me like you've got that all figured out. You did a good job at figuring that one out. So we'll see how that goes, and let me know. I'll see you in a week and we'll discuss it then.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.